Rock have been running their famous Rock 1500 countdown for over 20 years. In 2018, the team at Hart Hand Tools came on board to be the naming rights sponsor across the 8-week promo. It was a record year for the annual promotion, with over 650,000 individual votes and audio streams of the countdown, up 27% from 2017. The countdown is pretty straightforward. People vote for the top 15 rock songs of all time, the votes are tallied, and the top 1,500 songs play on the station across 3 weeks, with a live concert at the end to celebrate the top songs in the countdown. The team at The Rock worked closely with Hart Hand Tools to integrate the brand across all platforms at every stage of the promotion. This started with an announcement week to build up the hype for the countdown on social media, the Rock website, on air, and on TV. Next was the voting phase, which was dominated by announcer liners, social posts, EDMs, and local crosses to get as many listeners engaging with the voting forms as possible. The Rock roadies were also out and about across 22 regions in the country, bringing Hart Hand Tools voting pads to the masses to gather votes from listeners. They visited over 950 local businesses and ran 13 barbecues. The final numbers were astronomical, with over 650,000 individual votes at the final count-up, making it a record year. The third phase of the Rock 1500 was the crown jewel of the campaign, giving listeners what they were waiting for all year: a full-length and comprehensive countdown of 1,500 songs played out between 9 to 7 workdays as voted for by the people, and brought to you by Hart Hand Tools. With such a huge amount of passion and investment from the Rock listeners, there was an increase in engagement, digital listenership, and reach across all platforms as the countdown grew closer to the #1 song for 2018. In true Rock fashion, the end of the countdown was marked by the Rock 1500 live event at the Power Station to count down the last 30 songs. And to sweeten the deal, Kiwi rockers Blind Spot were doing their first reunion gig at the Rock 1500 live event after 10 years. The event was also live streamed on Facebook for those who weren't able to attend. Over 1,200 people attended the Money Can't Buy event, as the only way of getting tickets was by registering on the Rock website. On top of this singular and highly successful live event, other local live events were launched in Wellington, Taupō, Northland, New Plymouth, Tauranga, Canterbury, Nelson, Wairarapa, Wanaka, Rotorua, Manawatu, Dunedin, and Gisborne, bringing local listeners to their respective venues to tune in with their mates and co-workers as the countdown reached #1. This meant that above and beyond those listening from home, in vehicles and on the Rover app overseas, there were 14 guaranteed venues around the country dedicated to blasting Hart Hand Tools messaging and the countdown at full volume to anyone and everyone nearby. The Rock's main streaming channel received 263,792 streams over the countdown period, overtaking last year's numbers and boasting an average of 5.8 streams per user over that time. In total, all 3 channels received a massive 309,485 streams during the full countdown period. Out of the 22 partnered Facebook posts, 15 partnered Instagram posts, and 11 partnered Instagram stories, Hart and The Rock achieved over 1.3 million combined impressions, more than 75,000 engagements, and accumulated over 150,000 video views, making 2018 another record year for the annual campaign.
The Rock 1500.
Thank you so much, guys.
We love you. F you. I won't do what you tell me.
How did everybody enjoy the Rock 1500?
Thank you very much and a very good evening.